All right, let's climb some stairs. So you're climbing a staircase and it takes n steps to reach the top. You can only climb 1 or 2 steps each time. How many distinct ways can you climb to the top? These are some companies that asked the question, quite popular. What's supposed to happen is you're supposed to realize that this is basically just the Fibonacci sequence, but starting at 1 because the minimum number of stairs is 1. And to further explain this intuition, just imagine that you're at the nth step. Now, how many different ways could you have reached that n steps? Now, you could have reached it either if you were 1 step below it or 2 steps below it, because in each iteration, you can only climb 1 or 2 steps. So that's basically just the Fibonacci equation, which is f of n equals f of n minus 1 plus f of n minus 2. We're going to code that. Also, if you haven't watched my Fibonacci number video, you should watch that first because I'm just going to copy the same logic from it. So you'll probably understand this a lot better if you watch that first. We'll set f of n equals to 0. F of n minus 1 is going to be 2 this time because the first two numbers we care about is n equals 1 and n equals 2. So we actually want to start calculation from n equals 3. F of n minus 2 is going to be 1. This time, if n is less than or equal to 2, then we return n. Otherwise, we'll proceed with our Fibonacci loop. So for underscore in range, this time we'll start from 3 to n plus 1. Because f of n minus 1 is the amount of ways you can get to stair 2, and f of n minus 2 is the amount of ways you can get to stair 1. So we want to start from the amount of ways you can get to stair 3. From here, it's just the same Fibonacci addition and reassignment. So f of n equals f of n minus 1 plus f of n minus 2. We reassign f of n minus 2 to f of n minus 1 and reassign f of n minus 1 to f of n to prepare for the second loop and onwards. In the end, we return f of n. I forgot an n here. Hold on. There we go. And this method is the same O of n time because we're just going through the range of n, and O of 1 space because we're only using 3 variables and nothing more.